talked about an enjoyable illusion. The world is enjoyable, but enjoyable only in the sense that you're going to have to experience all this stuff. Similarly here, it's possible that as you're playing the game, the way we play video games is we have quests, and we choose quests, and certain quests are more difficult than others, right? And it's possible that we end up choosing a very difficult quest or a difficult storyline. It could be that we hamstring our character with a physical handicap from right at the beginning. But maybe that's an indication of a much higher level player than those of us who don't have physical handicaps, because now they want to play it in hard mode, right, in difficult mode. So they've cranked up that difficulty level. So I think we are sensing these futures, and we have to be careful. This is why I think this idea of NPC mode comes into play, because sometimes we're just, we get so influenced from the people around us, right? I mean, you spent time in Silicon Valley, I spent time in Silicon Valley, and you start to think differently. You start to think, oh, everyone wants to start the next unicorn, the next $1 billion company, and that becomes the priority. Whereas if you spend time in New York or Hollywood, you're worried about the next film or whatever, but you get so influenced by the environment around you that you start to make decisions based on that rather than an internal intuition. And Steven Spielberg, says he teaches his kids that the best intuitions are like whispers, but you in order to tune into the whisper, you have to tune out all the loud noise all around you. And so sometimes we're just making decisions based on this programming that we have. Oh, okay, this job will pay me more than that, therefore I'm just going to go with this job, right? But in fact, this other job will be in a place where you won't be stressed out, and maybe that's where you're meant to be. And so I think you have to separate out what I call genuine clues, which could be messages from the future, if you take sort of a quantum physics approach. If you're more spiritual or new age, you might say guardian angels are sending you these messages, or you might say it's the adjustment team that's working with you from a Philip K. Dick science fiction perspective. But one way or another, we get these intuitions, and I think they are about the experiences that we might have at some point in the future.